Good evening, J.R. Ouellette, 3 Sunfair Street. As a taxpayer and a member of the Budget Committee, I have to express my dissatisfaction with this department concerning Officer Defina's grievance hearing. The Chief publicly admitted that Officer Defina was not afforded a pre-termination hearing. The Chief allowed this spectacle to take place even after knowing full well that Officer Defina was not afforded a pre-termination hearing. We cannot allow the head of our police department to conduct business in this fashion. Many families in this community are struggling to make ends meet and doing whatever they can just to hang on to their homes. This wasteful spending is a blatant disregard to the taxpayers of this community. There has been over $250,000 spent just in these last 2 years from this department for legal. The Chief's reasoning, as he put it, was for using specialized attorneys to make sure terminations are handled properly, as to not end up like the Ouellette 4. Well, I hate to break the news to you, the town did not spend anywhere near $250,000, and I can guarantee you the cost of the Ouellette 4 will pale in comparison to the cost of these pending lawsuits and the new cases that are going to be coming forward. So much for using specialized attorneys to follow the proper procedures and avoiding what the town experienced with Ouellette 4. It's your duty as police commissioners to act on behalf of the taxpaying citizens of this community by utilizing your authority to, at the very least, place Chief Agrafiotis on paid administrative leave while conducting a full and complete detailed audit of this department. The longer you wait, the more liability for this town. I also would like to bring to your attention the cost that you should recognize when trying to determine how much these recent events of this department's mismanagement has cost the taxpayers of this community. These are the costs that are associated with not following the proper procedures and terminating an officer for unjust cause. The cost of the lawsuit, which probably would not have occurred, the cost of covering Officer Defina's shift for the last 13 months at paying an officer for time and a half, the cost of all the attorneys this department is utilizing in an attempt to try and defend this unwarranted termination, the cost of training new officers to replace the officers that left this department due to their reasons and concerns after witnessing what happened to Officer Defina could happen to them, and the cost of their shifts being covered at time and a half. This is a huge cost to the taxpayers of this community, and I speak for many when I say we want something done about it. Not in 6 months from now, when more events could take place costing the town more for attorney fees and more litigations. The longer this commission holds off on placing the chief on leave, the more likely more lawsuits will develop and the more cost to the taxpayers of this community. These so-called specialized attorneys could have informed the chief that he was not following procedures properly. Therefore, I would like to make a request that you send a letter out to Sheehan, Finney, Bass, and Green indicating that their services are no longer needed. Thank you.